So, why do we have unwanted emotions? Well, according to me, actually, there is no such thing as negative emotion or unwanted emotions. Emotions are our strengths. Now, there are some positive emotions which we want on day-to-day basis. That is happiness, the feeling of being loved, or let's say excitement, ecstasy, a thrill, such things. Well, unwanted emotions, you might say like frustration, irritation, anger, maybe jealousy, guilt, hurt, grief, sadness. There are so many such labeled unwanted emotions. Well, as I said, there is no such thing as unwanted emotion. Why? Because if you've ever heard Anthony Robbins saying this, emotions are action signals. The brain is sending us signals through the emotions that something needs to be done about something which is left unattended. And the unwanted emotions are these signals. I'll give you an example. In fact, I'll give you an analogy how this works. I don't know how many of you have had a fracture in your life, broken bones. So, those who've had a fracture will know this that the moment when the bone breaks, okay, you get a fracture, the pain is excruciating, isn't it? Then somebody takes you to the hospital or you reach the hospital. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but your pain reduces by another 5%, right? And then the doctor comes and sets you up with some plaster or some sort of setup, gets the bone in the right place or, stuff like that. And when that is done, suddenly what happens is you would remember this that the pain reduces by further 50-60% or probably even more. Now, why does that happen? Well, that happens because the brain is now convinced that you are doing something about that broken bone. Well, you see, even if the plaster is put over there, wherever, I mean, your hand is broken or the leg is broken, the bone is still broken. Now, how come the pain reduces by another 50-60%? The reason for that is that, uh, the pain does not exist at the place where the bone is broken. The pain exists in the head. The brain wants an assurance that you're doing something about that broken bone. Well, here's another example. I'm sure most of us, in fact, all of us have hit our toes against chairs, have hit our elbows against the doors, and then again the pain is quite excruciating, isn't it? And next thing that we do is we catch that place. I mean, we hold that place, which is hit, and then the pain reduces in some time. Next time, what you do is, if you hit your toe or your elbow against anything, don't do anything about it, and you will realize that it takes much more time for the pain to reduce, for the pain intensity to reduce. Right? That's the concept. Now, let's come back to negative emotions or unwanted emotions. The reason why I say that there are no negative emotions or unwanted emotions because these are signals from the brain that you should be doing something about anything that is left unattended. So, if you are going to crib about anything that is not working for you, now obviously you are either hurt or sad or you're feeling extremely bad about something. The only advice that I would give you or anybody would give you is that swing into action and start changing things. If something is not working for you, just do something about it. I mean, Einstein's definition of madness. You continue to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result each time. That's the definition of insanity according to Einstein. So, if you want the unwanted emotions to go away, swing into action and start taking decisions, take responsibility for your decisions, and make sure that you change your life for better. Yeah, that's the message for today. Thank you very much.